Some breaking news. Dune 2 is officially a go. It has been confirmed the last few moments that Dune 2 is happening. Legendary have announced it. Warner Brothers have announced it. The sequel is coming. I got to see this movie the other day. It's one of the most largest scaled movies I have ever watched. It's perfection just looking at the film. I would have liked more action and things like that, but I really liked the world building. I really liked the characters, the setup. I just loved being educated about this world, and it's madness to me that they didn't shoot it back to back for the two movies adapting these books. But it's happening now. 2 years from now, October 2023, we will get to see part 2 of Dune. It didn't really end on a cliffhanger. It's definitely its own movie, but there was so much more to come, and I was kind of frustrated that I was going to have to wait a while to see it. But the main thing is Dune 2 is officially happening, and this comes from The Hollywood Reporter. Dune 2, a goal from Legendary and Warner Brothers. Denis Villeneuve is officially returning to Arrakis. The filmmaker's dream of completing the two-part Dune series is becoming a reality, with Legendary and Warner Brothers on Tuesday announcing that they are moving ahead with a sequel that would hit theaters October 20th, 2023. The first Dune opened in cinemas and HBO Max simultaneously on October 22nd. It earned a strong $40 million in its domestic debut, the biggest of Villeneuve's career, as well as the biggest opening of the year for Warner Brothers, which sent its entire 2021 slate day and date to streaming. Whether or not to make a sequel was Legendary's call. I just received news from Legendary that we are officially moving forward with Dune Part 2, Villeneuve said in a statement. It was a dream of mine to adapt Frank Herbert's Dune, and I have the fans, the cast and crew, Legendary and Warner Brothers to thank for supporting this dream. This is only the beginning. The first Dune starred Timothée Chalamet as Paul Atreides and featured a sprawling cast that included Rebecca Ferguson, Oscar Isaac, Jason Momoa, Josh Brolin and Zendaya, but it only told the first part of Frank Herbert's seminal 1965 sci-fi novel of the same name. Globally, the film has earned north of $223 million to date. Dune cost a hefty $165 million to make before marketing. Legendary produced that film and put up 80% of its budget. Warner Brothers put up the rest. Legendary is pleased to officially move forward with Dune Part 2, once again based on the amazing books written by Frank Herbert. Legendary said in a statement, "We would not have gotten to this point without the extraordinary vision of Denis and the amazing work of his talented crew. The writers, our stellar cast, our partners, our Warner Brothers, and of course, the fans. Here's to more Dune." Added Toby Emmerich, chairman, Warner Brothers Pictures Group. Denis Villeneuve has crafted a film that is both visually extraordinary and emotionally transporting, as evident by its global success both critically and at the box office. We are thrilled to continue on this journey with Denis and his cast and crew and our partners at Legendary, and can't wait to bring the next chapter of this epic tale to theaters in October 2023. So there we have it. Dune Part 2 is officially happening. October 2023 isn't really that far away. You know, we're nearly into 2022. They will start filming soon, and then we will have a marketing campaign to the sequel. Look, Warner Brothers has been very up and down this year in terms of putting all their movies in theaters and on HBO Max the same day. With Discovery coming in next year to take over Warner Brothers, a lot of these executives are trying to save their position in the company because they have lost a lot of money. And with Toby Emmerich, who I'm not a big fan of course, got to do with his DC ventures, he is trying to save face. A lot of these guys are trying to save face. And that's not anything against Denis Villeneuve or Dune. It's an extraordinary film that deserves a sequel, but these guys coming out pretending to be the heroes. Oh, look what we did. This film was a success on HBO Max, in theaters, with the critics. We made this happen. You didn't. Denis Villeneuve is an extraordinary filmmaker. He is one of my favorite, one of the best. He will go down as one of the best of all time. And what he did with Dune was absolutely amazing, just to sit there in a theater and watch it. I was blown away by the story, the characters, and just the overall look of the film. So this getting a sequel is perfect, and it makes sense, and it deserves a sequel. What these other people at Warner Brothers don't deserve is to be in charge of this company, because at the end of the day, they've made terrible decision after terrible decision. And this was Legendary coming in and saying, look, Dune Part 2 is happening. Because if you remember, guys, when it was announced that the day and date was happening, Legendary were only informed 30 minutes before Warner Brothers made the announcement. If you remember at the time, there was an entire legal issue because Godzilla v Kong, Dune were put onto HBO Max, so Legendary even saying yes, but it was all sorted in the end. But I'm so glad that Legendary came out and said, yeah, the sequel's happening. I'm glad it wasn't Warner Brothers that announced this, because Legendary put up 80% of the budget. They're the ones who put this movie forward, and then Warner Brothers want to be the heroes? No, no, not at all. But Dune 2 is happening. I'm so excited. I really enjoyed the first movie. I'll do a review tomorrow on the channel, or follow me on TikTok. I'll do a review there at Movies That Matter. But loved it. Beautiful movie, and I can't wait to see part 2, see more action, because I did want more action in the first one, but I love the world building and the story. But guys, how excited are you right now that Dune 2 is officially happening? October 2023. 2 years from now. It seems like a long way away, but time goes by pretty quickly. Let me know below, guys. Subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, really appreciate it, and let me know your thoughts about Dune in the comments. Very interested to see if you liked it, didn't like it. Guys, thanks for checking out this video. See you in the next one.